Do you see all these shapes? Do you see one crack in any of this concrete masonry? You see how flat this is, flat as a pane of glass, how perfect this is, and how straight they are. That's the work they do in St. Paul. Up until today, the road is perfect. That's concrete. There's brick drives in this is downtown St. Paul, capital city. The masonry on the ground here. We have the St. Paul is a part of a twin city metropolis, Minneapolis being the twin city to the west, a larger city actually than the capital. It's a tiny bit larger. And the masonry on the floor all throughout St. Paul downtown is flawless. In Minneapolis, it's crumbling to dust. It's completely the opposite. So it's no matter where you go, there's gotta be dozens of different types of masonry materials being used: bricks, concretes, stone, what have you. Some of them shine like glass. There's bricks. There's old ones, new ones. It all flat as a pane of glass. These are big tiles sections here, and they're not that big. Maybe about 10 feet by 10 by like 6. I don't know. These squares. And if you can see that right here, and they're perfect. There's not one crack in any of them. Not one in any of these. Not one crack. Do you see any cracks? Not one. Not one. This is angled down. This is sloping down perfectly. Look at the lip. Look at the lip. Perfect. And it's rounded. It's unreal. It's perfect. There. Look at the shapes. Just to make it perfect. The slight bend right here in this. Do you see what they're doing? This is the best of the best right here. They're pulling the best of the best out for the capital city. And no one notices it, but I notice it because I'm skating on it. And this tunnel right here is very interesting. I'm almost intrigued to open it. Folks down here are looking when I was looking at it. They're like, what was he doing? You gang up all you want, baby. You better back up. I might change your life, baby. I might show you some of the damage. Look down here. So you thought St. Paul was deep, right? Well, it goes deeper, baby. Hang on a moment. It goes deeper. Look at down there. It goes even fucking deeper. And this is about a 25-foot drop right here. A good 25 feet. The ladder's right there. It's wide open. So I'm tempted to go down that one. And I've been sitting here looking at it. Nobody's paying any mind to me right here, but that's interesting. It goes down about 25 feet down, and there's a shaft underneath that goes further down. That's the story around here. The buildings are all. This building is phenomenal. The terracotta work. I've shown you this building before. We'll look closer at that one. Right down here, they're ganging up, trying to spook me, scare me off. I'm going to show you the building. I'm going to show you the side of the building and how deep it goes. It goes this one right here. I thought it was right there to this flight. It goes further down. 5 flights down from right here. Those are just bar folks. I thought they were people trying to come out and give me trouble. They do that though. You start looking around at the buildings and people get offended. They get offended real quick. Just by you looking at the building. You pull out the camera. Oh, I tell you what. It's like pulling the camera out sometimes. It's like pulling out a weapon of war. It's like strapping up, with like an M16 in the middle of Baghdad and saying, "Let's go." That's what it's like. We get the same building here in downtown St. Paul as in Minneapolis. Remember the building in Minneapolis? It's gorgeous, right? And then this one is pretty neat as well. I like this one. You can see how the masonry changes up. Now they got these tiles, and they're like just a stone, polymer, cement, or yeah, it's like a red cement, and there's different, you got colors and stuff. And it's fluffy, it's kind of soft. It's nice on the wheels, it's very quiet. And it changes up. There's the bricks right there. You see this? It is flawless. And it's flat as a pane of glass. It shines like glass. The bricks right there in the middle. Just the crosswalks right there are, and these are smaller tiles here. These are about 2.5 by 2.5 feet tiles. Not one crack in any of them. You see one crack? They're doing the best of the best out here, and nobody notices it. Look at this, perfect. Look at this, perfect. You see one gap? No. That's the only crack I've seen right there in a curb thus far. That's the only crack I've seen so far. Lots of tunnels underneath the buildings, and lots of old buildings being repurposed or used. This one obviously is it's an old building, but oh yeah, it still seems to be. I guess I wasn't seeing that quite as clearly. That's still got the original brick on it too. That building's really neat. In the daylight, it's got a really cool colored facade material, masonry. You got tunnels underneath. The bricks are perfect in St. Paul. It's all new work. They've been doing it recently and keeping it up, and they do a great job. Look at this pull-off is bricks, and it's done perfect. Flat as a pane of glass. Let me show you what they're doing. Even by night I can show you. Look at these huge underground vents. Look how they meet the joints here. It's like unreal what they're doing. It's good stuff. That's good work. A little sloppy right there, but for the most part that's not easy to do when you already have this like herringbone design, and then to join two herringbone designs at a obtuse angle, it's not easy. And they did it, so they did it right here too. You see what I'm saying? That is a right angle right there. No, it's obtuse. So we got an obtuse angle, and you're joining a herringbone and a herringbone coming at 90-degree angles at an obtuse angle. That's not easy work. I pay attention to this stuff. It's flawless. Even the asphalt shines like glass out here, and it's flat as a pane of glass. This stuff over here is different. Those bricks over here, there was big tiles over there. These are like a, you know, here I got the light. I got the light, baby. We'll put the light on. So, yeah, I can show you this building. Got the same building here as they do, and you got this Peanuts gang. That's Sally and Linus. They're from here. The whole gang's from here. Lucy and all, and Schroeder, and Peppermint Marcy, and all of them. So this building's in an obtuse angle as well. Just corner buildings, and it's completely facaded with a terracotta, beautiful glazed terracotta facade. Yeah, this building's had all windows done, but the bricks are original. And it seems to be a masonry frame building. See these masonry columns they're protruding out from the building. It's a masonry frame building, like most of them are down here, the old structures. Some are iron frames. Look at the old building this way, how beautiful that portico. We can look at that too. But I am just in awe. It's flat. Look at how flat and how perfect all these bricks. And it's herringbone. And it's give me a break. This stuff is a dream. And look at what they do. They do all this fancy stuff in between, with all the lighting and stuff. I don't know what this was, but there was something there. All this stuff in between is all perfect. Perfectly executed. And here's more of these tiles. Different color, different material. That's like a really crappy. But see in the middle, how perfect. All this bordering, all this stuff is perfect. Perfectly straight. And it's perfectly curved. And it's unreal. Well, let me turn my light up a little bit. Yeah. Okay. So I showed you that. And look at this, it changes up over here as well. Big sheets of these things. And more of these tiles. And it just changes up constantly. These obtuse angles coming to meet perfectly. And they do great work all the way down. It's pretty much seamless. All sorts of little jagged edges. That is difficult work. It's not fun. Because you gotta cut a ton of stuff like this. You gotta cut all these different sizes. And they gotta be just right, or else it's gonna look bad. See, all these have been cut. So, precisely, as flat as a pane of glass. So these buildings are all historic buildings around me. All of these buildings are beautiful. That one is gorgeous up close in the daylight. I'm here at night, but that one's beautiful in the daylight, so I'll show you that later. I'll show you all these buildings later, because I'm going to go inside of this sucker. I'm going to shut my light off. I'm blinding folks. I'm sitting here shining my light on. I'm blinding folks, eh? They say, what are you doing? Is that pants? Is that pants in the ground? Pants? What are you doing? Sorry, I might be a little bit. A lot bit. You know the deal, baby. And look at the. Let me look at this. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? That is good work. That is too much, and it's all bricks. The whole road down there is brick. It shines like glass, see? This one's all brick here. It shines like glass. This was herringbone. One of them's not herringbone. That one's not herringbone right there. So, the variety, it's, I mean, there's a staggering amount of masonry going on here. They got this stuff. That's been laid actually, not in tiles. They actually laid this individually. And it's actually pretty flat. They're not done in here yet. They're not done. Or it came apart. Someone kicked it apart. There's Sally and that's Linus and I mean Lucy and Schroeder. There they are. Yeah, I told you they're all from here. There's Lucy and there's the piano. They got the piano. Let's go take a look at them. I'm sure if anybody's still here, they're probably just bored like I am. Just, I don't know. Anybody else like, where's the mouth? What is this guy doing? Unsub. Unsub this guy, honey. This guy's a jackwagon. See, can you see? I got the lights, baby. What are you talking about? It's right off the top, baby. Look at this herringbone. Oh, that's gorgeous. I mean, rounded. And they got the squared stuff with the little tiles in between. Come on, they gotta cut all these different sizes. Every single one of these has to be different. Oh, the level of masonry. Look how perfect. They got this diamond around it. Come on. No one's paying attention to this stuff. What they've done here, they've done this phenomenal work and no one's even paying attention to it. They're kicking away at it like this. But I'm gonna go glide them. This is my favorite one. It shines like glass. Look at that. That's brick. And they're not herringbone, they're just regular bonded. These are pavers. This is an old one. This is done from the old world, or after the fact, by those who had the knowledge of how to do this correctly. This stuff is good. Good work. And this is one of the historic roads in front of the library, the old library, which remains. So this is old brick here. That's what they say. It is. I can tell it is. And still, I'm riding a skateboard on it like it's nothing, baby. Just smooth. They always divide with different colored bricks. That's the worst condition right there of all of it. Hey, it's melted, isn't it? Yeah, they're melted. They're fucked up and melted right there. Look at it. Hang on a moment. Yeah, that's more than erosion. Didn't mean to lose you there, but here's this building. A good look at it. Man, this is like glass. Same building as downtown Minneapolis, smack dead in the center of downtown. Well, we are smack dead center of downtown St. Paul. Same building. Twin cities. In every respect, they are twins. Mirrored buildings. There's a cathedral. This library has a huge stack. Oh no, that's behind. Never mind. Sorry. pants, you're a dumbass. Well, hey. That's okay. At least I admit it, eh? At least I'm a man and I admit it. So this building is just very impressive. Not quite as big as Minneapolis Twin, but Minneapolis being the larger city, you'd expect maybe their buildings to be bigger. But it's the same, it's a mirrored building, same one. It's got bronze up there, green, all the way up there, oh, bronze. Different blocks though, or facade. It might be a new facade.